Hi everyone and welcome back to another video with me Shruti Vashisht. You're watching Living Our Ascension. So we're going to do the weekly reading today, and as always just choose either number 1, number 2 or number 3, and then we're going to scroll. You can scroll through this video and find the right slot for you. So today we're using the deck called Heart and Soul Angel cards. They really have these very, you can say, these soul codes, these high vibrational sort of images that are based in rays and symbols, some of them upside down. But I really like this deck for that reason, because it just brings through that core vibration. So that's what we're going to use today. Somehow I'm guided to. So we'll see what comes through today for our week ahead. So if you don't know, this is a channel on Ascension, and the messages that you get today will be about self-mastery and what you can claim in your self-mastery during this week. And before we get into the messages, check out below this video. I have all kinds of links. There's a link to work with me at a personal level, personal services of different kinds actually, and there's courses as well that you can study at home by yourself. There's one that is on a discount right now, so check that out below this video. Okay, so now just choose either number 1, number 2 or number 3, and then you can scroll through this video. I'll put the time slots below this video too. You can check them out. You can just click on it and listen to your message there. Okay guys, so if you chose number 1, I'm just going to pull a card for you here, and you get this one. I'm going to have to see the book for this deck, but just feel into what that is first, just at a heart level, because this deck is very much at a heart level, receiving truth through the higher heart. So I see the 3 here. This is like the tri-folded flame. The white flame that I keep speaking about, that is related to grace. It's related to the union of love, wisdom and power. So like these different essences that we go through during our ascension process, they come together and blend as one. So it's that total unification, that highest level of unification within the person basically. So it's a really high vibrational card, but it's, as you can see, it's moving through a lot of green, like this dark green, more denser sort of colors that are around it. So I wonder what that means. Let's see. So you can see here, there's even like a fire sort of a thing and black that's there. So this is what I've been speaking about in my videos and how I've been feeling. That's the way that I'm interpreting this, because that's what I've been going through. And I feel that that's what's landing on the planet as well. It's like, the flame, that we're bringing the experience of living from the flame, which is the most core of our vibrations, where we are just laid bare, where it's like the deepest level of intimacy with yourself, because nothing can stand in the way of fire. Where there is fire, everything else is burnt away, and you can only see that flame that exists. Everything else is ceases to exist basically, and it's only that which is eternal which stays, which is this spark that can never die, this flame that is the union of these different levels of our ascension, the tri-folded flame. So basically what you are doing, you're having experiences this week of witnessing the darkness that is around, and the darkness could be something that is a little bit unbalanced, but it could also just be this sense of the void, the fact that something is about to birth but it is not really here yet, and at the same time you're feeling this let's say discomfort to some degree. You're wondering why it is. There's nothing really for you to sort of heal within yourself as such, that you can recognize perhaps, but what it is essentially, it's not about you. It's just that this is an initiation of the flame, and the flame is actually birthing something new. So when it is at the level of the flame, that what is birthing is the level of the flame, it's always going to be something very significant, like a huge shift in your life, like a relatively huge shift in your life. And I feel that this is a physical shift. So sometimes we have internal shifts, where like our whole being changes, like the way that we knew the world changes. But this, to me at least, I feel like it's a very physical shift, just because of all the darker colors that are more earth-based colors, red and green and stuff. So it's almost like the flame is moving through those more subtle layers, penetrating into the physical and igniting. It's like it's coming into those areas of yourself that you hadn't yet claimed, where you hadn't embraced true intimacy with yourself yet, but you're having to face that this week. And I don't feel like it's going to be a lot of trouble. as such, I don't feel like you're going to go through too much up and down and stuff. You might be feeling certain things, there might be some discomfort that is there, but I feel like that there's grace there, that you have access to this grace. So there's a deeper part of you that can see that, you know, the human is going through this, but this is just a birthing process. It's like that birth canal process where something new is being birthed. And I believe that we are coming up to the full moon, if I'm not mistaken. But if we are, you know, then the full moon gives like a manifestation energy. It's like the birth of something new. Like the moon is full, the moon is about manifestation. It's actually the most manifesting planet in astrology. So it's definitely a new cycle for you, and I feel that it's a little bit bigger than just like, for example, the moon births something for that 1 month usually, and then, you know, again when we have the next new moon and full moon, it changes. It's a new cycle. But I feel like with this cycle something larger is also birthing, that is going to play out for longer, because it's the flame. You see, whenever anything comes from the flame and it's new, it's going to be very core, so it changes us at the core level. And so what manifests outside is also reflects something new at the core level. So that's always going to be a big significant shift, at least that you will be feeling it that way. So this is a really powerful card of embracing those parts, you know, embracing a new level of intimacy with yourself. And this is really it's just a really high vibration. And you know, I feel like saying I'm proud of you for embracing this, for doing it. If it's something that you choose and you choose to just open up and to allow it to happen, just know that, you know, the birth canal process, the giving birth, is never comfortable, but what comes through is always this beautiful magical bundle of joy that we give birth to. So it's just a matter of some time, basically. You just have to hold space. You have to know that something new is birthing. So it's not a permanent situation, this discomfort or whatever. It's just that when a high level of I was gonna say life, when a high level of life is landing, somehow that word is coming. When a high level of life is landing, it can feel, you know, uncomfortable. It feels like it has to push through more because it's more packed with energy. So that's the only discomfort that is there. There's nothing else. It's not a sense of lack or whatever. And of course, through holding space for this to happen within yourself, you're also creating that energy in your environment. So you're contributing to the ascension of the earth in that sense, that you're landing this experience of being in the flame, of living the highest level of truth and grace on the planet. So yeah, I keep feeling like saying that I'm really proud of you for choosing this, if this is what you choose. And of course, it's leading to a really fulfilling manifestation for you that is very sacred. It doesn't even need to be something that everybody in the world sees around you, but it's going to be something very special for you, for that you will know. You will feel it as something very special. It may not be something you declare out there at first. Anyway. Okay, so I hope that you enjoyed this message. Let me know in the comments below if it resonated with you, and give this video a thumbs up if you got some wisdom today, and subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I will see you in my next video. If you chose number 2, we're going to pick a card now. So, I grabbed this one. Okay, so check out that beautiful card that we have. This symbol, I feel like many of us know it, many people know it. It's the tree of life. You can see there's a connection all the way deep into the earth as well as the sky, and the tree is just lit up because of this wholesome connection that it has with everything. With its own body, there's this white gold energy running through it, above it, below it. It's like a whole holding thing. So the tree of life basically is our connection to our higher aspects. It's our connection to our own body, first of all, that we are grounded in the body. We're so landed on Mother Earth, it goes below the ground. It's almost like below the roots. Your reach is from below the roots all the way up to the sky. So you're at one with all parts of yourself. That part of yourself that is here on the planet now and feels like safe and grounded, and feels feels abundant. I feel like saying this is an energy of abundance. It's like a manifestation that is happening, that is at the that fulfills you on all levels. It's kind of similar to the previous card. As always, there's a theme, but it's kind of like, you know, the desire came from your highest, the highest part of you, the most core part of you, but it fulfills that. It fulfills your physical body, your physical purpose. It fulfills your purpose for Mother Earth. It makes you feel abundant and sustained on the planet. And it's serving other people because you have this wide reach. It's just overall beneficial for everyone. This is the highest vibration that we can live in, you know, when we know ourselves as fully claimed as the tree of life. All parts of us are claimed as me. I know it and I live right in the middle of it. And whatever is needed in the now, whichever level that I serve is needed in the now, I just flow and serve from that. I bring in that energy because I'm connected to all parts of me, all of my abilities that are multidimensional, and within singularity. Then in a very easy way. I don't have to be scattered in all of these dimensions and what am I as a human and what am I at this level and that level. I don't have to be scattered. It comes through in one single piece of advice, as one single this spark of fire running through you in the moment, and you just simply are that in that moment. So then this is what it feels like. This, you know, this is how the human feels essentially when that happens. So so what you're landing is a state of abundance. As you know, trees symbolize that, and I feel like there's some physical manifestation here that's going to make you feel like it's a golden manifestation. It's like it's fulfilling you at all levels. It's really beautiful. It's something quite significant, perhaps something that you've been hoping for a while. It doesn't always show up in the way or form that we imagined at first. It might, but you know, usually it comes through in a surprising way. There's usually an element of surprise in it, in the way that it comes through. And but it feels like this, so it feels much better than anything we could have planned for. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Let me know if you manifest something. What is it in the comments below, and give this video a thumbs up if you got some wisdom today, if you liked the reading, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'll see you in my next video. Okay guys, so number 3, let's pick a card here. Ooh, we're just killing it today with these high vibrational, this is already a high vibrational deck, so we have all the cards are pretty high vibrational in that sense, but there's still different levels, you know, because I've studied this deck, and all the cards that I've pulled today are really all of them are like the highest of vibrations is what I'm feeling. So this is like a tong, you know, it's like the sound, if you've ever worked with tongs or you've heard of them, they exude like this vibration, like you I don't know what it's called, like a sounding device, or like it emits a frequency, and I believe sometimes it's at the hearing level and maybe sometimes it's not, I could be wrong, but it's essentially a really high vibrational frequency that is out, you know, that moves out there, and it's plugging directly into the celestial spheres. So let me feel into this for a second. So it's like your tuning fork. Yeah, that's the word, tuning fork. So you can Google tuning forks, what they're all about, feel into how you are a tuning fork at this time, what that means for you. So you do your own research, check out tuning fork, what it means, and feel into how am I a tuning fork, like feel into it this week. And you're tuned directly to the skies. Again, there's this golden rock that is here. It's like it's a that connection all the way from the sky to the earth to the mineral kingdom. So you're definitely again manifesting something. So yay! All 3 messages are about manifesting something golden. It's like this golden manifestation energy that is there, and it is because we are connected to something higher. We're connected to this level of simplicity and grace right now. At this time, I'm really feeling that. And when you are, of course, your manifestations land in a very harmonious way. We're manifesting things all the time anyway. But, you know, sometimes we have these thoughts of lack and whatever. So when we're in simplicity, we're not that bothered with things that are happening in the 3D that, you know, they're not playing out the way I thought, and this and that, and all of those worries and anxiety that we go through. You know, the millions of thoughts that we have in a day. we're anchored in more simplicity, so we just enjoy the moment as it is for the most part. We have desires and we hold that desire, and we're able to retain it in a pure way. In that sense, it's not so tainted by these lower thoughts and worries and all. So I feel that that's leading to this magic. Look, celestial magic. Look at all these bubbles and stuff, and that's how you'll be feeling. Like how this card makes you feel right now, this is how you'll be feeling when this manifestation lands, that something is landing for you. And I feel it is something physical, because again there's a rock here. So there's like this golden bronze rock. Okay, so let's see if there's anything else coming through. What you are also tuning into, you have access to at this time, is these Christ codes, because this energy of bronze gold is related to the Christ energy, the Christ consciousness. And Christ consciousness is related to, this angelic level of mastery, but in the body. So there's angels that exist, they have never had physical form. But Christ consciousness is about ascending to those levels of the angels, where you're in service as an angelic, you can say, like at the angelic levels. But at the same time, you have had a human incarnation, in the physical what it's like. So you have mastered both. You know how to function as an angel, but you also know how to be a human, like deeply, basically, in reverence for this body. And so because of that connection, you're able to experience your life on the planet in such a way that it feels like there's gold all around you. And I feel very simple when I look at this. It's like it's not like I'm not feeling like a lot of different things. Like you have a surplus of things, of gemstones, of clothes, of whatever it is that you want, friendships even. But you have exactly, even if it's that one thing, you're manifesting exactly what a being of Christ consciousness deserves. If like Source were to come and give the Christ the gift that they deserve, something that is a reflection of them, of their service and everything that they have contributed, like that one gift is given to them, like in those mythical sort of shows, when a certain prince goes through a rite of passage, they're given a sword, now they're ready for it, so they're given that special sword with the special abilities or whatever. So I feel like it may be even just one thing. I'm not necessarily seeing a lot of quantity, but it'll be like you're getting value for what you are. Your service is seen, and the gift coming now is like a reflection of that. Is gratitude for you from the higher realms. And this is because at a certain level this, like you have more worth for yourself too. Okay, so that's wonderful. I really love the messages this week. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Give this video a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.